Checking in with Ohio State at Lima. Joining us today, the coordinator of financial aid, Tony Dickman. Thanks for joining us, Tony.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so, financial aid and FAFSA forms and all that is so important. And it was been slow going this year with the FAFSA and the government, right?
Slow going. That's a very polite way of putting it. It has been a disaster for the most part. Schools, we're working very hard, very diligently to get everything ready. Ohio State, we finally got award letters out here the past week and a half or so for most of our incoming freshmen. So schools are slowly but surely getting stuff out to their freshmen, the incoming class, and then working on getting stuff out for our returning students as well. But yeah, FAFSA is the first step. We really do need that done. So if they have not done it, it's not too late. Get that information out to us as soon as you can. They are running, once you finish it, they are running about 7 to 10 business days for processing before they're able to send it to the school so that we can review the information.
All right. Yeah. So like you said, if you haven't done it yet, do it. Is there a last deadline if you want to attend school in the fall at Ohio State when you have to have everything in for you to even look at financial aid?
We're fairly flexible. So basically, if you're Pell eligible, we can retroactively, award that. So you can technically do your FAFSA all the way up through June 30th of 2025 for this current school year that's coming up. But obviously, we'd like to have it done, sometime soon. If you're planning on, enrolling for the fall, I would say target at least target July 1. If possible. That way it gives us plenty of time to get everything reviewed. If there is anything extra that we need, we can get that from the student, then we can get them awarded and have that conversation of, okay, here's what you're eligible for, how are we going to pay for everything?
Right, yeah. All right, so you get through that conversation, you get things settled in, and you still need to go to a summer orientation, right? I mean, how's that working out?
Correct. Our orientation dates are filling up pretty quick. We do have several, though, over the summer. The first one is May 31st. And we do one or two a month after that. So if they're in that process, make sure they do go onto the website and get signed up. It's lima.osu.edu. Just go under the admissions. You'll find the orientation link there and get signed up for that.
Now, during orientation, is that a chance, too, to talk to people like you and the financial aid, or is that almost too late? Once you're at orientation, it's too late.
No. And that's one of the biggest questions that we're getting right now is, are we, everybody, all the parents think they're kind of behind the 8 ball. They're fine right now because we're just getting stuff out. So this is that time to ask questions. So I have been telling people, wait till they get their awards, wait till they make their decision for sure. And then over the summer at orientation is when we can have that conversation of, all right, do we need to look at student loans? Do we need to look at a payment plan? That's when we can have that conversation. And as long as we do it before August 1st, it still gives plenty of time to get everything done.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because it can be a nerve-wracking time. I mean, the kids are getting ready to graduate and you want to have everything settled in and all your ducks in a row. But this year just seems like it's a little bit, you need to be a little bit more flexible and not worry so much.
Correct. And this year, like I've told a bunch of parents, is like we're about 4 months behind schedule with the feds. So it's not the school's fault. It's not the parents' fault. It's not the students' fault. We're just dealing with it the way that we can, the best way, and we're trying to get the information out as soon as we can. So we are here to help you make that decision. So if you have questions, if you have questions about the admissions process or orientation, let us know. If you have questions for me, about financial aid, let me know. We can set up an appointment. We can, do Zoom. We can do phone call. We can have you come into the campus. Whatever works best, we will try to accommodate just about everything so we can get those questions for you so that you're here as stress-free as possible in the fall.
Right, exactly. It's a little hiccup. You're going to be a Buckeye, so everything will be fine in the fall.
Right.
All right, Tony, well, thank you very much for joining us today and getting everybody through this.
Yep, no problem.
All right, don't go away. Need Edition continues in a moment.